Hello, my gorgeous makeup-loving friends. It's been a week. How do I know it's been a week? Because my phone has told me, because honest to God, I have no idea what day it is, what time it is, what month it is, or even what year it is, because this is such an utter write-off. But thank God for technology, because otherwise I wouldn't know that it was Saturday and that I had to film this. Because, you know, even though all the world has stopped, the makeup releases continue, as do our enabler alerts and sneak peeks. As per usual, I have so many people to thank for helping me by tagging me and getting me information. I want to say thank you to Thea, which I think I pronounced correctly, Amanda, Rosie, Paula, Rebecca, Missy, or not Missy, Missa, Jenny, Jodie, lots of people. If I forgot your name, I am so sorry. It's because I'm a shitty friend and I'm going to hell. So there is that. We're going to start off essentially with some general announcements. Morphe, was it last week, added Beauty Bakery and P. Louise to their online UK European shop. But now it seems that they have actually added Iconic London to their midst. So, you know, if you're picking up whatever mental deals are going on in Morphe this week, you could also pick that up. McGraw Cosmetics have changed the packaging on their Classic Summer Vibes palette. So it's a previous palette that they've had before. They've just changed the packaging. So if you're interested in that, that is a re-release. I Heart Revolution is now available on prettylittlething.com. So if you're picking up yourself some pretty little things. Rosie, I'm looking at you. She's well known for her clothing hauls and she is bomb. So you can pick up yourself some I Heart Revolution things if you are actually interested. That is it in terms of the announcements. Thankfully, we have no buyer beware section this week. People seem to be semi-behaving themselves. Thank the Lord. But let's just head straight into it and talk about the actual new makeup releases. I kind of sneak peeked some stuff from XX Revolution, and now I have a whole chunk of things from them. I don't have information on the prices yet, but I know that they're coming out in June. So here are just a few of their things. They have the Chromatics Duochrome Pigment Pot in the shade Ignite, which seems to be like a purple-blue shift. They also have the Duochrome Liquid Shadow in Stimulate, which seems to be a very, very similar colour. I'm going to say it, I'm interested in those because if they perform well, they could be an interesting alternative. Now, it does depend as to how expensive they are, because if they're like €12, I'm as well to go and buy from an indie brand. Like, I would prefer to buy from an indie brand and support them. They also have the XX Revolution Glow Fix Primer and the Revolution Face Fixing Mist, which, by the way, they've put like double X's everywhere just to show that it's definitely XX Revolution. They have the Cloud Complexion Primer, which is that like white pot on the left, the Hydra Quench Balm, the Glow Balm, and the Extra Glow Gloss. So I would imagine a lot of these are like face primers to give you additional moisturizing or to give like an illuminating primer. So I think it's maybe them trying to give a dupe of the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I don't know. It's sheer conjecture on my part. They are coming out with a Concealer XX and a Liquid Skin Foundation, which, can we talk about that for a second? Because it looks so much like the Hourglass packaging. I mean, which I love, by the way. I love the Hourglass foundation. It's one of my favourites, but I do think it's quite interesting that it looks very similar. They also have the Glow Skin Foundation and Exposure Highlighter. That's one of the shades. They have lots of other shades of highlighter, just FYI. They have the XX Complexion Palette in the shade Gravitate, and I think they come in other shades as well. So it has like a deep coral highlighter and of course a bronzer. They have the XX Fine Micro Brow Pencil and the Exact Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Coal. So it's a whole line. They have come out with several quads. I have two of them there. So Exposed is the neutral brown and Experiment is the blue, which Make Me Up Missa has used on her channel, and it looks quite pretty. I'm not sure how much it's going to be. They also have the Crystal XX Shadow Palette, which looks an awful lot like a Jouer palette, in my opinion. I don't know why, but it's just making me think of that. And they've basically said that they think that's going to be £16 in terms of its recommended retail price. And finally, they have the Mahusive palette. It is their XX Shadow Palette Explosion. Yeah, I think they're saying that's going to be like £28 or something like that. That needed to be edited a lot more because there's a lot of repeat shades. It's very intense. It's there's a lot of stuff going on. But if you're interested, that will be coming out in June. What can I say? I mean, you'll know that I'll love this as a release. Revolution Skincare have come out with some cannabis sativa seed oil things. Because apparently there's not enough of those on the market. You know. When is that ending? They have the CBD Soft Foam Cleanser. It is £8 or €9.99. It is, of course, infused with cannabis sativa seed oil, cannabis oil, and shea butter to nourish. They have the CBD Cleansing Cream, which is £10 or €11.99. Same sort of ingredients. And they have the Purifying Cleansing Paste for £8, €9.99 or $12 US. So it is apparently formulated with a multivitamin blend including vitamin A, vitamin E and biotin to help maintain soft and supple skin. But weirdly, there's no CBD stuff in that. Oh, Revolution, you're letting me down. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really interested in that. I have a lot of skincare that I have that I want to play with. I Heart Revolution has come out with 2 new palettes. They have the Black Pearl and they have the White Gold. So they are £6, €7.99 or $9 US. I mean, they're pretty neutral. They're fairly standard. Nothing wildly interesting there. But they also have the Sweet AF Pink Grapefruit Setting Spray. So that is £6, €6.99 or $8 US, and that is available now if you are interested. So I mean, it's not bad for a setting spray. Barry M have the BMX Anna capsule, which is the Barry M by Anna capsule collection. It includes a 16 shade eyeshadow palette, 2 pigmented eye foils and a curling and lengthening mascara, and that is available now on Superdrug but also via Barry M if you are interested. Guerlain has come out with a lot of stuff now. I've kind of sneak peeked bits of this before, but I don't actually have information on prices. I couldn't get that from Guerlain's actual website. It just kept redirecting me to like, here are some local stores. And I was like, that is not what I want. But they have the Meteorites Light Revealing Pearls of Powder. So there are lots of different colours. So I would assume maybe there's a certain amount of colour correcting in there. They have the Meteorites Powder Brush. They have the Meteorites Pearl Dust Palette. It's a customised highlighting palette infused with pearl extract. I've kind of talked about that before. I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. They have the Meteorites Liquid Pearls Liquid Highlighter, which is infused with pearl extract. The Meteorite Perfecting Pearl Primer, and they have the Meteorite Compact, which is a compact illuminating powder. So I'm assuming you put that on after? I don't know. They have the Meteorite Baby Glow, which is a light revealing sheer makeup, which I'm assuming is sort of like a CC cream, maybe. It was very vague online as to exactly what it was. They have the Meteorite CC Glow, which is a colour correcting highlighter, and the Meteorite Rainbow Pearls, which is a rainbow lit revealing pearls of powder, apparently. So I guess extra powder stuff. They have the Heart Catching Lipstick, which is called Kiss Kiss Love Love. I mean, the actual shape of the bullet is quite cute, but I think it could be difficult to apply it considering it's a heart shape. Like, it's cute, but not wildly pragmatic. And they have the Meteorite Heart Shape Glow Shaping Strobing Palette. So it seems to be kind of like a highlighty blush, or like a blush-based highlighter. Or a warm-based highlighter, pinky-based highlighter. I don't know. It's very difficult to get that information. So yeah, those are there if you are interested. Zero Waste Store has come out with some new vegan lip balms. So most of the balms are actually $8 each, with the exception of Healing Lip Lavender Lemon, which is $8.50. You could get the whole bundle together for $35, or you can get the Organic Duo, which includes the Cali Orange and the Pacific Mint, for $15, or you can get the Citrus Duo, which also contains the Cali Orange, but it also contains the Ruby Red Grapefruit, for $15, and they are available now on Zero Waste Store if you're interested. Omoliwa Cosmetics, not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but there you go. They have just launched a HD Queen Finishing Powder. It's available in 6 shades and it retails for $24.99, but you can use the code BOGO30 for 30% off. Again, as per usual, I will put all of the information down in the description box so that you know what's going on. I thought this was maybe like, was it like not Lunar Beauty, but you know, there's a makeup line and it's like Lunar Glow or something like that. And I thought that was them when I saw this, just based upon the lunar emblem. Which I'm like, Manny, are you going to get annoyed that somebody is using a moon because you're being copyrighted? Nobody owns shapes, Manny. Get over it. Like, just saying. Look, lockdown is making me antsy and I'm getting a little bit shady. This is a collaboration palette between Lucidity Cosmetics and Spotless Minds. It is available on the 10th of June, which is Mother's Day in America, if I'm correct, at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can use the code MOM, M-O-M, for 20% off the purchase if you are interested. It's a neutral palette. It's not exactly setting the world alight. Can't imagine it's wildly expensive either. I mean, it's just 4 shades. McGraw Cosmetics has collaborated with Z Guerra, and they have come out with the Bunny Manuel palette. It is retailing for $24.99. It's quite a bright palette, primarily pops of blue, pink, purple. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Looks interesting. Indie Beat Cosmetics have come out with some new releases. They have the Flip It and Reverse It eyeshadow palette, which I don't want to call it a rainbow palette, but it kind of is. And I mean, yeah, I understand why they have a white and a black in there. You can do that pretty well with those kind of jewelly tones to maybe deepen them out. They don't really work so well with pastels, so it's nice to see a change from a pastel palette. Personally, not very interesting to me. The other palette that they have is the Heartthrobs palette, which is a little bit more interesting to me. There's more purple, cool tones in there. Kind of like some pinks, a little pop of green, nothing major, and a mint, which looks nice. They are $24 each, and they are available now if you are interested. Midas Cosmetics have come out with Diamond Dust pigments, and they come in 4 shades. There is Pixie, which is an iridescent pink with red and pink sparkles. There is Green Apple, which is an iridescent green with a white base and green sparkles. Ice Queen, which is iridescent blue with a white base, aqua and blue micro sparkles. Fairy, an iridescent bluish pink with pink and aqua sparkles. It is launching on the 15th of May, so that means it is already available, I think, as I put this up. Yeah, so it'll be up when I'm releasing this. They are apparently eye safe, and they are 5 grams, and they come in a jar with a sifter. Just FYI. In addition to that, they also have the Queremos pastel. Don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's an entire pastel collection which is coming out in June. It includes 2 mini palettes, 4 glosses, and a cake liner palette. Really? I kind of missed the memo on when everyone was like, let's just release a bunch of liners, because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And I don't mind. I just picked up some from Suva because I was like, they're kind of the ones that first-ish came out with them, so I was like, I want to support them. But yeah, one of the things that they have kind of sneak peeked or given us an actual information on is glitter. So they're coming out with these glitters, $17 for the entire glitter collection. They come in 5-gram jars. They are available from the 15th of May from 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, they are not recommended for use on the eyes or the immediate eye area, and they're not sold separately, so you have to buy the whole thing together. If you're not using glitter on your eyes, where are you using it? I mean, I know that, like, legally they have to say these things to cover themselves, but, like, who's using it elsewhere? In your cleavage? Has the vajazzle changed that much? I mean, the things we do in lockdown to keep ourselves entertained. Alcatraz Divina Cosmetics has come out with a Mary Jane palette. And, I mean, look, we know how we feel about cannabis-themed things. I think it's kitschy, it's silly, and it just kind of makes drug use seem like it's cool and sexy when it isn't, you know. And not that I'm like dissing anyone who engages in these things. That's your own business. But I think it's a bit weird to bring it into cosmetics. It'd be like I would feel the same way if they had a palette that was like, here's a Di Serrano palette. It's like, okay, it's like maybe not. The thing that annoys me about this palette is the shape and all of the wasted space. There are 8 shades in there. 8. And look at all of the space it's taking up. It's just, no. It's just bad. It is retailing for $24 US if you do happen to be interested. You are interesting because you're watching me. Naturally, you're an interesting person. Shop Bad Gal Lux has come out with some brand new medicated collection, which is featuring lash pills. So essentially, it comes out in these little tablet capsules that you put your lashes in, which is kind of interesting, but can't imagine it's great environmentally. They do have faux mink, and 3D mink eyelashes. So they're apparently reusable 30 plus times and they retail for $15. So some of them are going to be mink. So if you are picking those up, just double check on that. Rodin, God, how do I pronounce this? Rodin Oleoluso, there we go, has come out with a new kind of highlighter, I'm assuming. It's Aurora from the Goddess Aurora collection, and it is $50. Whew, that is, I mean, yeah. They say this sheer golden veil of colour blends to near invisibility on every skin tone with subtle light reflecting effects and not a trace of glitter in sight. Really? 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 It's going to have the same effect on my skin as it will on Lupita Nyong'o. I can't even pronounce her name. I'm too white. I'm too white. But you're actually legitimately trying to tell me that it's going to have the same effect on my skin as it will on Lupita's. Yeah. I don't believe that. Strangely enough. MAC, of course, have a chunk of things for their Summer 2020 collection. They have their foiled eyeshadows. They're $26 each. They have the Strobe Face Glaze, and they come in a couple of different shades, and they are $28. They have the 143 SES Medium Face Fan Brush for $38.50. Radiant Matte Bronzing Powders for $32. They have some lipsticks for $20 each, so there seems to be 5 shades of those. They have the Bronze Light Prep and Prime Fix and Shimmer Primer and Setting Spray for $30. They have the Strobe Body Lotion for $35, and they have the lip gloss for $18.50, and they are available now if you are interested. When I saw this, I did not think it was Tarte. I thought it was Too Faced, and I thought it was them, like, because it looked very much like an old collection that they had way back when, but this is actually part of their Man-Eater line, and by there I mean Tarte. They have the Man-Eater Plump and Prowl Lip Plumper for $19. They have the Confessions of a Man-Eater Eye and Cheek Palette for $30, and that comes with 8 shades. It is apparently a full face palette. Yeah, that would have been interesting in 2008. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would have bought that. But it's 2020. And I mean, don't get me wrong, my perception of time is a bit weird, what with lockdown, but it's not so weird as to think that I've travelled back into the past. Yeah. LORAC, so they are the high-end brand, not LORAC, which is, the way that I differentiate it is, it's the high-end one is Carol, spelt backwards. So, yeah. They have released or shown their new Luxe Diamond Golden Hour Summer Collection. They say that it's inspired by the beautiful hues that Golden Hour exudes. Well then, wellity. They have the Golden Hour palette for $35. It includes 6 highlighter shades. Don't know how many skin tones that'll suit. I feel like it would probably suit my skin tone, but beyond that, not so sure. They have a lip gloss for $19. Now that's not, by the way, when I'm talking about the highlighter, I'm not saying that they should have a highlighter palette that suits every skin tone, like in the one palette. That's insane. What they should have is, say, highlighter palettes that suit various skin tones. So one for a light to fair, one for light to medium, one for medium to dark, medium to tan, one for tan to deep, one for deep to dark, you know, something like that, rather than, I don't know, here you go, one size fits all. That doesn't work in clothes, and it doesn't work in makeup either. Anyways, they have a lip gloss for $19 each. It comes in 10 different shades with translucent diamond shine and pearlescent clear finishes, and they have eyeglass trios for $23. They look kind of cool. I like the blue, purple, and reddishy trio. That looks interesting. So they are available already on LORAC Cosmetics if you are interested. Be Perfect Cosmetics were meant to launch this last month, but they've launched it now. It is their 10-second tan strawberry lotion. So it contains nourishing shea butter and aloe vera. It has an instant colour guide and it lasts 3 to 5 days, and it is strawberry scented, and it comes in 2 shades, medium and in dark. So it is available now if you are interested. I never use these things, so it's not really for me. Juvia's Place have revealed their new Wahala palette. It is available now for $36 if you are interested, but it's only on their website, so I really want it, but I don't want to pay like a crazy amount of customs, so I haven't got it. I'm going to wait until it comes to like Beauty Bay or something, but oh my lord, it's interesting to me. It's interesting. Charlotte Tilbury has come out with quite a few things. They have the luxury palette of mattes in Desert Haze, $53, which I'm like, oh yeah, another quad, Charlotte. Okay. It's neutral. I mean, it's very wearable, and I mean, it's basically made for people who don't want to be too fussy with their makeup and just want it to work. So, you know, fair enough. I'm sure it works beautifully, and somebody will love that. That somebody is not me. They also have the airbrush bronzer for $55 each. I talked about that before. It's coming in 4 shades. And there are apparently also going to be bronzer refills for $39. So that's interesting. And they have the airbrush for $40. It is a kabuki style retractable bronzer brush, handcrafted to glide over the skin for an airbrushed application, and that's going to be available from May 21st if you are interested. Beauty Bakery have come out with a new launch. They have their Neapolitan bar and they have their brownie bar. So the Neapolitan bar is essentially like a pinky blush, a pale highlight, and like a bronzer that's more for a pale bee like me. That's $18. And they have the brownie bar, which is essentially a bronzer, blushery, highlighty thing for somebody with a deeper skin tone. I like the orangey blush in that. That looks nice. So that is available from May 15th. If you're interested, I've checked out their website. It's already there. Hip Dot have the new Sandy Cheeks Highlight Palette. It is, of course, related to the whole SpongeBob thing, because they are the ones that came out with the SpongeBob palette, which I never heard anything about, which makes me think it must have been a flop. Yeah, so it has 4 shades. I mean, yeah, it's $26, which is quite expensive, and it only ships in the US. So there's no point in me even thinking about it because I couldn't get it. So there you go. The Sacred Ritual has come out with the new Watermelon Sugar Hydrating Body Scrub. It is 100% natural whipped body scrub, which is infused with vitamin-packed watermelon seed oil and antioxidant-rich cocoa butter. It is $38 and it has vitamins A, B, and E in it. If you are interested, just lather yourself in it. I just can't get away from CBD stuff. This is available in Ulta right now, where you can buy one, you can get one at 50% off. This obviously doesn't apply to me or most of my European friends because, you know, Europe. And I just see that Jeffree Star has released info on the cremated palette. Yeah. We'll see. Anyways, this is Hemp's. It's their summer edition. It is enriched with 100% pure natural hemp seed oil. It is light daily moisturizers which help maintain skin, leaving it hydrated, conditioned and softened. I mean, hemp has always been used in these sort of things, so that's fair enough. I don't really mind that. They have the Triple Moisture Herbal Whipped Body Creme for $11.20. They have the Strawberry Limeade and Hibiscus Tea Herbal Body Moisturizer for $23. The Aroma Body Blueberry Lavender and Chamomile Summer Edition Herbal Body Moisturizer for $28. The Pomegranate Herbal Body Moisturizer for $23. The Original Herbal Body Moisturizer for $23. The Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon Herbal Body Moisturizer for $23. The Summer Love Wildflowers and Coconut Water Herbal Body Moisturizer for $14.99. The Beach Body Raspberry Peach and Tamarind Herbal Body Moisturizer for $14.99, and the Triple Moisture Moisturizing Hand Sanitizer for $19.95, which is 17 ounces. Yeah, I won't be getting any of that. Pat McGraw is coming out with the Mothership 8, which is the Divine Rose 2 Artistry palette. It includes 10 shades and it's $125. In fairness, this is, of all of the palettes she's ever come out with, probably the one that I am the most interested in, but I'm still not going to get it because I'm not going to pay that much for that few shades. Like, I can't, and I am bougie. Bougie as hell. I bought a Chantecaille powder the other night because apparently I thought I was richer than I am. It's very difficult. But I couldn't justify getting that. But they've also come out with a lip trio set, which is $80, and it includes the Divine Rose Gloss, the Suburbia Lip Pencil, and Softcore Matte Trans Lipstick. And you can get all of those together for $80. So that's part of what they're coming out with that edition. Dose of Colours has come out with a new set. It is Anna's limited edition Glow All Out set. The set includes Rodea Cream Liner, Lock and Key Single Eyeshadow, Encore Single Eyeshadow, the Escape Lip Liner, and Macchiato Lip Gloss. It is a special price of $45, whereas the value is overall $90. So that is while supplies last if you're interested. Copacetic Cosmetics have released or revealed their June palette. And it's really nice. It's giving me proper summer vibes. There is a green in it. So, I mean, you know me. I'm there for it. Yeah. So, Shut Up and Slay Cosmetics have come out with their new release. It is their Friends eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's clearly they don't have the copyright for it, and they've been smart enough by not putting images of the actors, but they've clearly used the font for Friends. And I love that they've put Friends in, like, inverted commas. It is available now for pre-sale and it is retailing for $45. I mean, it's a big palette. It is a 35 pan. So, yeah. And it looks like there's some pressed glitters in there as well. So, yeah. Not for me. The BYL Cosmetics have come out with the Botanical Escape eyeshadow palette. It has 36 vibrant shades, including 16 mattes and 20 metallic shimmers. It's available now for $42 US if you are interested. Again, it's just another rainbow palette. I have loads of rainbow palettes, so I don't really need that. Ruled by Beauty Cosmetics is introducing the new Wonder Melon Body Butter. It's $12 and you get 8 ounces with that, and they also have the Balm Lip Balm, which is $3.50. It's available now if you are interested. Sparrow Cosmetics are coming out with 2 new highlighters, and that is launching May 22nd, so they come in the shades Bermuda and Siren's Song. Ooh, I like those. I would use those as a glowy blush. That's beautiful. Starface have come out with the Space Wash Foaming Cleanser. It is apparently cleansing without being stripping, without having heavy scents, and it prevents acne, and it's $16, and it's available now if you are interested. Marc Jacobs has come out with the new Enamored with Pride, because it is coming in special edition kind of packaging. Hydrating lip gloss sticks. So for the Pride month, Marc Jacobs is launching Enamored with Pride hydrating lip gloss sticks in 5 new festive shades worth celebrating. So they have Pink Kiki, which is a baby pink shimmer, Wet Your Lips, an apricot shimmer, Coming Out, a rosy mauve shimmer, Hips Don't Lilac, a lilac shimmer, and Dancing Sheen, which is a clear shimmer. So this year they're going to donate to 2 charitable organisations providing vital services and support to the LGBTQ plus community, including Sage USA and Le Refuge Officiel. So they are going to be $29 each, or you can get the full set of 5 for $116, which saves you $29 in total. Huda is dropping a new 2-in-1 Legit Lashes double-ended mascara. There was some controversy over that because, well, Jeffree Star felt that he needed to talk about it. Play nicely with the other children, Jeffree. It's not just you in the makeup game. Anyways, it is $27. You apparently have one wand which gives you a volume side, and then the other one which curls and lengthens. That's going to be available from May 20th if you are interested. It's not really for me. Elf have also jumped onto the CBD bandwagon. They have their CBD moisturizer for $15. It's infused with hyaluronic acid and sweet almond oil, which is meant to help retain skin's moisture. They have the CBD facial oil for $18. That is of course infused with CBD. They have the CBD body cream for $18. And they have the CBD eye cream, again $15, infused with CBD, hyaluronic acid, etc. And you can get the full collection for $66 if you are interested. House Labs has come out with this. And let's be real, I thought it was maybe like Makeup Revolution or Revolution, one of the revolutions. I did not think that was House Labs. It's like a poor man's version of Lunar Beauty's Strawberry Dreams, but that they put more blues into it. Yeah, it's $48 and it's going to be available from May 19th. Yeah, no thanks. Sugary Cosmetics has come out with a new release. It is a Sugary Mirror, and that is going to be available in 15 days if you are interested. It will help you with your makeup application, I assume. I love this. This really made me giggle. I think it was Tia tagged me in this, and I got a good giggle. Incredible Cosmetics have come out with a hydrating boob and bum sheet mask duo for $15. I'm like, okay, sweetie, first of all, you don't have sheets big enough for either these or this. And I mean, there's not a sheet strong enough to lift these up and make these be better. Anyways, they have the Juicy Bits Hydrating Boob Sheet Mask for $9. They have the 3 Love Lip, Cheek and Eye Tint Stick for $12. It works as a sheer blush, eyeshadow and hydrating lip tint. So in case, you know, you want to bulk up your order there. I can't fathom the whole boob sheet and bum sheet. How does that even... I mean, it's so weird. Amore USA are releasing 2 new eyeshadow palettes. They are meant to be $34, but they're currently available for $30, and they are available now if you want to get them. Do you know what? The greeny one reminds me a little bit of the Melt Cosmetics like Friendship palette, the anniversary palette that they did, because there's some of the colours in that is kind of reminiscent of that. It's not for me, but there you go. GLF have come out with some new pastel liners because everyone is. They come in 7 different colours and they are $3.99 each, but you can use the code PASTEL, PASTEL, for 20% off. Euphoria is a new brand and they have launched with some chunky glitters and some fine glitters, and they're available for $6 US each if you are interested. Terra Moon Cosmetics have revealed some new shades and they are launching May 18th at 7 PM Eastern Standard Time. They are $8 each, but you can use the discount code AMYLOVES, all in caps, if you are interested in getting some money off. Dermalogica have revealed their new retinol clearing oil. It is launching the 29th of May for 132 Australian dollars. Yeah, so it has retinol and it has salicylic acid in it, which is really good for breakouts, in fairness. And most salicylic acid is kind of pricey enough, even like Nip and Fab, it's usually like €19.99, but that is pretty expensive. Posh Culture have come out with the Press Play series, which features 2 bright liquid matte lipsticks in the shades Candy Girl and Tenderoni. They're $12 each, and they have a cassette themed lashes in the style Poison, which is $20 US, and they are now available if you are interested. Body Bee lashes have also come out with some new lashes. So they have the extra lashes. That's one of the new ones, and they are $19. They are reusable, a flexible band, and they are 3D mint care. So again, if you are trying to go cruelty free, this is not the one for you. Now we are on to some sneak peeks. So With Love, Theo has come out with a new palette. I don't know the exact date when it's coming out. It's very neutral. There you go. L'Oreal are coming out with a tinted water cream. It is 24-hour moisture, SPF of 20, and the formula includes water extracts from aloe vera and ginger, as well as witch hazel water, and it is meant to give a natural radiant finish. So I'm not sure when that's coming out, but there you go. Yaneth Cosmetics have given a sneak peek of their Eyes on You eyeshadow palette. It's going to have 12 stunning shades, 8 matte, 3 glitters, and 1 shimmer, and it is meant to be coming out on the 6th of June. Which is my dad's birthday. So there you go. Don't know how much it'll be. Cara Beauty have given a little sneak peek of some new palettes that they are coming out with. I mean, they're kind of interesting looking. Angel Empire Cosmetics have also given a sneak peek to the outside of a palette. It's called their Mushroom Baby palette. So who knows what that's going to be. Enchanted Luster Cosmetics have given us some reveals of some of the shades that are going to go into their Dragon Prism palette too. There seems to be a lot of duochromes, multi-chromes kind of happening there, so that's interesting. Crow Pebble are releasing tinted lip balms, and they should be coming out sometime in June. So, I mean, there's some interesting shades there. Clarins are also coming out with some summer collection. They have the Bronzing Compact. They have some SOS primers. They have a Wonder Perfect Mascara 4D and Satin Shadows. They are coming soon, but no exact dates yet. Jordan Atisha Cosmetics is releasing 5 new shades of glosses. Again, no information on exactly when or how much they are. But there you go. Shine by SD Cosmetics is coming out with a new Reserve collection. So again, it seems to be some pigments. That's kind of what it looks like, and all shimmers. So that is coming soon. Makeup Scientist Cosmetics are coming out with some loose glitters. So they're coming in like little vials because, you know, they're scientists. Do Color Official are coming out with a new release. Big kind of colourful palettes. Yeah. No exact info there. We got a sneak peek the other day from Jeffree Star where he's coming out with his cremated palette. People aren't happy that it's called cremated because they're like, oh, it's hugely insensitive given what's happening. But, I mean, he came up with this palette way before the world went weird. So I think people are just being... They're making mountains out of molehills, and the molehills aren't even molehills. Like, chill out. Based upon, like, the M, it's going to be a neutral palette, I think. I think it's going to be basic as hell. It's going to be neutral. There's going to be grey. It's going to be some blacks, some taupes. It's going to be cool-toned. Yeah. Well, no today, though, after I filmed. But I think it's going to be basic AF. And I already feel like I don't want it. Like, I know it's not going to be interesting to me, so I'm feeling good about that. Now we are on to our enabler alert. So if you don't want to spend money, put me on mute. But don't leave. Don't leave. Keep the video running. Keep it running. Charlotte Tilbury has 20% off her iconic lip kits. So there doesn't seem to be a code on that. You can just put it in. There you go. Hourglass have 20% off side-wide, and I think that is until the end of Sunday, like until midnight. So get on that if you have some Hourglass stuff that you want to get. They have some nice things. Revolution Beauty have 20% off when you buy a shimmer oil or a molten body glow with a body brush at Revolution Beauty if you are interested. Huda Beauty currently have some mystery bundles available on their website. Glam Glow have an additional 20% off if you use the code SEXY20, because they currently have 40% off their Thirsty Mud Mask, and if you use that code you get an extra 20% off. So that's pretty darn good. Jolie Beauty have 10% off if you use the code FBGS10. So you get 10% off their Golden Skies palette. Sculpt Cosmetics, which I've never heard of, so I can't really vouch for them, but they've said that if you spend €35 on Ilamasca, you will also receive a free Hydra Veil primer. So there you go. Cult Candy Cosmetics have 40% off in their spring sale. This has been going on for a while, so I don't know how much is still there. LORAC Cosmetics have 25% off. Yeah, no thanks. You can use the code STAYHOME for 25% off. Yeah, I wouldn't take that for 100% off. That is a dull palette. No, rubbish. Becca Muse have 40% off. You don't have to use a discount code or anything for them, so that's quite cool. Propa Beauty have 15% off with the code Indie Mood, which is affiliated, but I mean, it's 15% off. And they are a new indie brand, so well done them. BH Cosmetics have 60% off their brush sets at the moment, so that's pretty cool. Be Perfect have the Mitchell palette, the Sub-Zero palette, and the Glamour Glitter Liquid Shadows for £20 at the moment on their site. And it retails usually for £44.98 if you're interested. Morphe, of course, have 5,000 deals going on, including the Morphe Manny MUA Glam palette, which is 50% off. So it's only $10 US, so it'll be about €10 as well. In addition to that, they also have 50% off a lot of the James Charles stuff on their site. Revolution have a 3 for 2 on selected cosmetics, so that's across all the Revolution line. KVD have some of their lipsticks down from $20 to $5 US on some of them, not all of them. It's on their Studded Kiss line. Lick and Lash Beauty have 20% off if you bundle these two palettes together. So if you're interested in the two of them, you could get them together and get 20% off. Iconic London have 30% off their Glow bundle. So I think that's just on them and not on the Morphe site. Like I was saying earlier, they're now stocked on Morphe. Fenty have 30% off site-wide if you're interested. I love their Lips Tona paint in Uncensored. It's one of my favourite reds. It is beautiful. Lois Cosmetics have 10% off. You just have to click the link in their bio. So go to their Instagram and you'll get 10% off. Or you can use the code WEEKEND10 and you'll get 10% off. The discount is only limited to 100 customers, so get there ASAP to get your discount. And what I will say is they are fabulous. I have both of their palettes, and I'm already impatient for them to come out with more. So Lois, can you get on that ASAP? Thank you. ERG Show Beauty have a natural vegan brush set, which is 50% off. I've never tried them. I don't know what they're like, but they're 50% off if you're interested. Makeup Addiction Cosmetics have up to 50% off their cosmetics, and they have free international shipping on orders over £15 right now if you're interested. Lunar Cosmetics have 20% off their entire website, and you can use the code XOXO for that. But that is it. That is our makeup releases, our sneak peeks, our general announcements, and our enabler alerts for this week. I am going to basically go now and watch the Jeffree Star release, which I can feel it in my bones that I'm just going to be so underwhelmed by it. I probably am, and I'm probably going to be like, get in my basket. But if it's what I think it is, which is like a grey, neutral, beige palette, no, thanks. green palette. I want it now, Jeffrey. I'm very angry with you. But that is it. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, all that general jazz. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. Keep it in your pants. Ugh. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.